Welcome to the official unboxing video of Toyl Evolve number 9. This is our 9th box. Now, this box runs from June to August 2025. So if you order during that time, this is what you're going to get. It's worth over £155 and it's called Facelift. Why? Because it's like Spanx in a box. Now, you know how Spanx, the fantastic underwear, can pull you in and suck it all up. This is what this is going to do for your skin. Now, there's no question it's not quite as good as an actual facelift because they are incredibly expensive and this box is only £49.99. So it's as close as we can get with topical products, and I spent a lot of time choosing exactly what I wanted to go in this box. So I'm going to talk you through the 4 products and then I'll talk you through how to use them, hopefully at the same time, but you never know. So first up, we've got this. Now this is one of my absolute favourites. This is transformed as Wrinkle Block. It retails at, I'm going to say £69. It'll come up underneath here. And the reason I wanted it in here, because it's got an ingredient in it that is really well known. It's got cyanate. Let's have a look. What is it on here? No, it's, yeah, there we go. So it says cyanate there. Cyanate is something that, it's a peptide, and what it's used to do, you see it everywhere. Rodial's got its snake venom series. That's what a cyanate is. It mimics a temper viper's venom. And who knew? But the idea is that that gives a kind of freezing effect on the skin. And so cyanate does exactly that. So this is a peptide in here that's going to kind of freeze the nerve, so that the idea obviously behind a lot of injectables is that they freeze the muscle. So then you don't get the, constant, the memory of the lines, if that makes sense. So what we're trying to do here is exactly the same, but we're doing it with a topical product. If you use this twice a day, so basically you get up, cleanse your face, I'd pop a serum on and then I'd pop this on before I put my moisturiser on. That's how I would use this. If you use it that way, but twice a day, so again at night, cleanse your face, pop a serum on and then put this on the top, you should get a great result. Now, it can give you a result within 90 seconds. So if you're going out somewhere lovely this summer, this is your go-to friend. What's better is the build-up of the results over 30 days. So if you use it twice a day for 30 days, you will absolutely get a result. So I really hope you enjoyed that one. I mean, it comes in this massive tube. It's a 50, this is quite a big tube. Hang on, here we go. I haven't primed it yet again. There we go. It's a 50 ml tube. So you've got a lot of product in there. If you can see that, it smells a little bit light, a little bit kind of, yeah, just light and a little bit, tiny bit citrusy. I don't know. No, just a bit fresh. I wouldn't say citrus, I'd just say fresh. It's a really gentle, easy product, but it will do the trick. And this is an absolute belter if you want a facelift. Now, second product I've got, I'm going to go with this. And this is Nip and Fab's Retinol. Now, this is a brand new formulation of their retinol. And if I show you this product, again, this is a 50 ml. And what they've done with this is they've done a couple of different things. So they've encapsulated the retinol so that it's got a time release for you. So as it goes in your skin, and this is a night retinol, only use this one at night. They don't recommend you using it during the day. Remember, we talked about that with the original box that's just out and the Eve Lom product that can be used during the day. This is retinol for night. So what you do is you basically cleanse your face, pop this on as your night serum, and then pop Wrinkle Block on top, and or a moisturiser. You might find with Wrinkle Block you don't actually need a moisturiser as well. But this is such a great product, and retinol is the only thing we recommend for really getting into those fine lines and wrinkles. This is the only thing that's scientifically proven to get into those fine lines and wrinkles, which is why we love it so much. This is encapsulated and it's time release, so it will release again and again throughout the night. So you'll get that first initial blast, then it will keep going while you're sleeping, which, how great is that? And that is why we love this. Now, retinol, it's a tricky one. If you have never used this, what I would strongly suggest is you stagger the introduction of it. So I would possibly get a little blob. So let's get, oh, hang on, here we go. I haven't primed this one either. I never prime them. Why do I not never? I see, now sometimes you do have to, oh, hang on, here it comes. You can hear it. There we go. Right. So sometimes, if you've never used retinol before, what would help is getting a blob like that and then getting the same amount of your regular moisturiser, mixing the two together and then applying to the skin. It basically just buffers it down. Retinol can be quite drying and quite irritating to skin if it's not been introduced to it slowly and gradually, which is why you quite often with brands, you get different levels of retinol. So you get level 1, level 2, level 3, or whatever they're calling it. And it's very important that you do respect your skin. So when you use it, just gently massage that in. Let it. It's quite thick, this one. You get they all get quite slightly different texture, quite thick. Massage it in, leave it. So day 1, that's what you do. Don't do anything day 2, day 3. Just work with this and work with the other serum I've got for you. And then day 4, again, pop that on, and that's your week 1. So you do it twice in week 1. You don't do it anymore. Week 2, you then do possibly 3 nights in the week. Week 3, if you've not had a skin reaction, you then possibly up it to every day. It depends. You don't have to do retinol every day. This one says, I'm sure I've read it on here. It says you don't need to do it every day. You can do it 2 to 3 evenings a week. So if you want to make sure this lasts a little bit longer, do it 2, 3 evenings a week. If you want a really cracking result, try to move up to doing it every night. I use retinol every night. I just think it's such a go-to ingredient for us that I just don't know why you wouldn't. It also helps with sagging as well, so that's quite a good thing. So that is your night serum. I've then got you this, which I really love. And this is called Rapid Lift. This is a day serum. This is by Doctor's Formulas. And, oh, hang on. I haven't undone this. Talk amongst yourselves. It's sealed down as well. Why do I not do this? You think by now, if we're on Evolve 9, you'd think that I'd have actually thought this through. Here we go, I'm in. Right, and this is all about waking up peptides, and that is what this serum is. So this is a day and a night serum. So it's a little bit, different consistency. This one's obviously a liquid. You can see there it smells quite fresh as well. Very pleasant. It, not unpleasant at all. I wouldn't say it smells of anything particularly. It just smells a little bit fresh. This is packed full of actives. So it's got in it vitamin C for brightening. It also, vitamin C will fight the antioxidants. It's got peptides that can tighten the skin pretty fast. It's got a sugar complex in it that will tighten the skin pretty fast. It's got peptides in it that will wake up the skin to do more lifting and help create elastin in the skin. And it's got green tea, which calms inflammation. So this is a really lovely serum to use, and it works super well with that. If you're using that one at night and that one during the day, this one says you can use it at night as well. So if you're using that 2, 3 times a week and you supplement every other serum application with that, so day and night, when you're not using that at night, you know what I mean, then it's going to be a great, absolutely banging result for you on your skin. And then finally, I got you these. And these are just really nice restorative eye patches. And they're by Patchology. Easy for you to say. Patchology. And you know what these look like. They're just these patches that you put down here. Now, the reason I want you to have them is quite often as we move into our 30s, 40s, 50s, the pain point is our eyes, because we've been smiling at everyone like that, and quite often you get really strong. You can get really strong crow's feet. Also, the skin is really thin around here, and so it hasn't got kind of the thickness of this in order to take all those muscular expressions that you're making. It just ages a lot more. So what we want to do is we just want to zhuzh them up, and this is a little treat for when you want to zhuzh. Now, these are night eye patches, and by that I mean you put them on before you go to bed and you take them off before you go to sleep. They are not meant to be on overnight. So they're a 5-minute eye patch which will then make you wake up looking less tired. You'll feel it. It'll be lovely. It'll be cooling. It'll be a really enjoyable experience. And then you'll wake up and you think, my goodness, I had a full 8 hours. You may or may not have, but that's how it'll look on your skin. So that is your Evolve box. We've got your fantastic Patchology eye patches. We've got your, hang on, I'm falling over. Your Doctor's Formula Rapid Lift Serum, which is brilliant for helping lift sagging skin. We've got your Nip and Fab Retinol, which is fantastic for smoothing fine lines and wrinkles. The only thing scientifically, not the only product, the only ingredient. Retinol is the only ingredient that's scientifically proven to smooth fine lines and wrinkles, make them smaller and less deep. And then we've got your Wrinkle Block so that you look amazing all summer, worth over £155. That is your Evolve number 9 facelift box. I hope you love it.